I just love this. A Fargo team has made it to the biggest stage. The Fargo Dirt Dogs are off to the Babe Ruth World Series.
And we have the whole team with us behind us today.
We're
We're
like,
covering part of them up here. We're going to talk about what they're doing to get to this point. And it seems like you guys have had a pretty great season. And so is there a Landon here? Landon?
There we go.
Hey, Landon. How's the season going for you?
Pretty well. We had a slowish start, but we've came off hitting the bats really well recently.
All right, and you're the shortstop for the team, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And Jordan, I heard that you had quite the game that led into. Here we go, Jordan. Why don't you tell us about the game that got you to the World Series?
That was a really fun game. We just really got the bats going because we never really get down on ourselves. We just keep building up, and yeah.
Well, and Coach, we'll have you bring you back in here. What do you think makes this team so special? Because and also maybe talk about the history. I heard you guys have had a couple of really good years.
Yeah, last year this team came agonizingly close to making the Little League World Series, which is the tournament that you all see on TV at ESPN last year. One game away, and we lost to a team that we'd already beat once. So the story of picking yourselves up off the mat, taking what could have been a real downer, and they rebounded this year and got into the workouts a month earlier, almost perfect attendance to our optional workouts. And believe it or not, the last time that this team has lost a game was almost a year ago.
Oh my goodness.
And their record this season is pretty phenomenal, if I'm correct.
They're 50-0. But I'd take this group at any record. Just the way that they apply themselves every day. The wins come because they work hard and believe in each other and are great teammates.
And Drew, what are you most looking forward to when we talk about going to this tournament?
The competition, playing other states, playing other countries. Canada's in our bracket and stuff, so it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. And how old are these players?
They're in the 13U division. A couple of them have turned 14 this summer. We know that because they're all driving themselves to practice with their moms now.
Oh, nice.
Driving the minivan on into baseball.
The driving permits arrived this summer. They did.
And we've had a couple of other teams on as well. This is quite the big experience, and you're there for a while. Can you talk a little bit about your itinerary when it comes to going to this tournament?
We have lived with these kids now for a better part of the month. I think we figured out we're going to be in hotels with them for about 20 out of 30 days. The trip, we just came back from Missouri. We drove 2 big white Chevy vans, the same vans we all took in high school. And now we have, I think, 4 players that are going to have their first plane ride. And that's going to be tomorrow morning. So we're hopping on a plane as a team and flying to Westfield, Massachusetts.
And when are you playing? What day are you actually
Thursday night is our first game. So Thursday night, I believe we play Westfield, Massachusetts. We have a day off Friday, and then we resume play on Friday against Canada.
Tell us a little bit about this bling that you guys got hanging around here. Why don't you tell me what you got?
We got this at state for winning state, and this is winning on regionals in Missouri.
Incredible. Anything besides playing, besides the competition, what else are you looking forward to on this trip? I mean, flying on a plane is pretty big, but do you have some other, touristy type things you're going to try to get in while you're out there?
I think so. Boston's not too far away, and I think the Red Sox are in town. So there's an option there. That we have some basketball players on the team. They might want to check out the Basketball Hall of Fame. This group tends to fill their downtime pretty well, though. They've had enough of it. We're used to playing 1 game a day, filling up one day with only 2 hours of baseball and having many hours of downtime. They do a pretty good job.
Well, this is pretty good. And do you guys have any kind of a chant or like a oorah kind of a thing that you do before every game or after?
You're giving someone the
What do you think, Connor? It's a little bit of a tradition, goes back to a year ago. We always end with Grandma Home, Connor's grandma. That's our chant. We just always do it.
And so how does it go?
Connor, you got it?
1, 2, 3,
Grandma home.
Nice. All right.
Grandma
Well,
home.
good luck, you guys. You leave tomorrow, and we'll follow up with you maybe when you get back. So fun to have you all here. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. We'll tell you how you could possibly win tickets to the NDSU Butler game coming up the end of the month.